Hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play FDW Season 3.
FDW, what is up?
I'll tell you what's up, Jose. We are kicking things off, as we have so many times this season, with the women's champion, Nia Jax.
She is a powerhouse, like we've never seen, or at least never seen in the women's division.
Yeah, we've seen some dominant champions from the likes of Nox, Belair, but this is something else. She's literally torn through the entire roster.
You are someone else.
With your pink belt, looking all glam.
It is a beautiful looking belt.
We said it before, we'll say it again. We do make a good belt here on FDW.
Nia Jax is continuing her reign of terror here, asking for a match against someone who's been quite vocal backstage, Lash Legend.
Yeah, still the conversation of who the strongest powerhouse is. Lash Legend once again looking to step up to bat.
Nia only more than happy to have another chance to throw Lash Legend around, is I believe how she put it.
Yeah, words taken straight out of her mouth here, but Legend shown glimpses of brilliance. Still doubters out there who think it should have been her in the main event of SummerSlam. There's the Choo Choo Train hype gang as well. There's Lash supporters out there as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lash Legend has been very impressive in her matches. She just hasn't been able to, one, get the crowd behind her like Wendy Choo, and two, get the W's.
What if it were on any other brand? She would be the powerhouse, the premier kind of powerhouse of that division, but as it stands, she has been outshone by our women's champion, Nia Jax.
I mean, at this point, I'm seeing Nia Jax as champion to season 4 and beyond.
We've still not seen Bronson. It could be Bronson in a wig.
It very much could be Bronson in a wig. Lash Legend bounces off Nia Jax there.
As she has so many times. Oh my god, and just yeeted across the ring.
She said she wanted to throw Lash Legend around some more, and she has come out doing just that. How do you combat this new aggressive style of Nia Jax?
I don't know.
Without a loss, well, one loss which she made up for at SummerSlam.
Well, having recently taken out Tegan Nox at Bad Blood, like literally
Bad Blood.
only blemish on her career, well and truly stamped out, and there was a brief ray of hope, but ultimately, just like she's done to Legend, there it was stomped out and then crushed with an elbow.
I would argue that Tegan Nox came the closest in recent time, but
in the entire reign.
Get it done.
Yeah.
But that is very true, yeah. And Nia Jax looking to continue her dominance here tonight.
Just crushing all of our hopes and dreams, and the hopes and dreams of so many women.
I mean, we're approaching Survivor Series, and Nia Jax is without opponent because there isn't anyone left for her to beat.
Well, if Lash Legend can do the unthinkable here and pick up a pinfall victory, she might find a way back in the conversation, but the locker room aren't even on notice. No. Like, they've been stepping up to the plate and every single one of them has been put down.
Lash Legend trying to fight back on the outside, just angering Nia Jax.
Oh my god. Oh
god.
Ragdolling Lash Legend around, and Nia's not even bothered about the count, it would seem.
Just happy doing damage, but she does eventually get back into the ring and is going to go for a cover here. And there, look at that forearm on the face. Just brutality through and through with Nia.
The level of disrespect.
It's something else.
Sits atop the mountain, and she just got a counter for everything. She sees all the offense coming.
And the stuff she doesn't see coming just bounces off of her.
Yeah. It's the
torture rack.
She is the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
Yeah. She is physics.
He called MC Jax.
Yeah, she's physics given form.
He's beginning to
Oh.
believe. As off the rope she comes, big leg drop across the back of the neck.
Once again, Nia Jax's opponent has knocked her out of the starting gate.
And there
That's
it
it.
is. Count of
Another,
3.
another very impressive victory. And who, if anyone, can stand up to
Oh
Nia
my god.
Jax? Someone explain?
Turns out the locker room is on notice. That is Charlotte Flair, who looks to have locked eyes with Nia Jax.
What does this mean? I
Can
mean,
only
I
really
could take
mean
a
one thing,
guess,
can't
but
it?
yeah, I think someone has turned up to challenge Nia Jax.
Charlotte's got next.
Yeah, very much would appear that way.
Right, and now
Um,
switching gears to the tag division.
yeah, we're going to float our way back down to the tag division, and we're going to start with this man, Tyler Bate.
The big strong boy himself, always a fan favourite,
He
but
is. He's a favourite
finding
of mine, but
himself,
struggling, should we say.
well, finding himself without his usual tag team partner, as we have seen that done is done.
Done is done, yes. Walked away from their last encounter, not wanting to win by count out, it would appear, as that was where things were heading.
I can't blame him, really. He's broken out on his
No.
own. He's immediately found himself success. So much success, in fact, he's going to be in the main event this evening against Seth Rollins, as he is
I mean,
on
that's huge.
He's on Team RKO for
Yes.
Survivor Series.
It's,
So,
yeah, he's going places, and Tyler Bate, he seems to have dusted himself off quickly and found himself a new partner already. So,
yeah, curious partner.
it's, I mean, they've had their history and throughout the world of wrestling, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. They go back to the days of NXT. Two men who have managed to get the better of the Ring General Gunter, so much so that Ilya Dragunov still has stolen the mark of the Ring General from Gunter from
Yes.
Season 2, as he still wears that badge proudly.
Gunter has not been seen since.
There are so many people who have not been seen since, but Dragunov
Oh,
have taken a little
yes.
bit of a fall of grace as well this season. Not really had the championship success.
It started bad for Dragunov, losing to Bronson losing his opportunity to gain hybrid gold, and it never really got any better.
But he's
had a few
looking to
wins here and there.
diversify a little bit. Who knows?
Perhaps the tag scene could be, what he needs, and he's no stranger to shady tactics, and Tyler Bate seems to be progressing that way.
This will be an interesting one to say the least, but the challenge they've got ahead of them here.
Oh, they've got a big, big wall in front of them. Former FDW Tag Champions Fraxium.
Holding the title for a cup of coffee.
As do everyone.
Well, that's just how hotly contested the tag team division is. We've seen 4 different sets of champions this season.
5.
Yes, I stand corrected. The 5th champions, AOP, having wrenched it away from Fraxium at Bad Blood.
In quite impressive fashion, it must be said.
It was a statement to the tag team division, like we are here, and under new management of Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Seeing renewed vigour.
Calling the shots, and AOP. To be fair, I think it was only a matter of time before AOP actually got some gold around their waist. They've been very prominent in this season so far.
We've seen glimpses of brilliance from them. They just lack the direction, but with the leadership of Rollins behind them, rather, it's given them the championship success that they've been so desperately after. But here we go, tag team action.
perfect opportunity for Tyler Bate and his new partner Ilya Dragunov to make a name for themselves, taking on former tag champs.
Certainly help get Bates' name back in the limelight. Former WWE champion Tyler Bates on the channel.
Yes, but Fraxium wasting little time going straight to the tag team offense. Oh, Tyler Bate with a roll through.
Looking to get it done early on, but the rope break catching him off guard. And is he going to be too eager to get a win? He'll make too many mistakes.
Now, Tyler Bates, good with joint manipulation. Needs to pick the right joint here. The arm isn't really going to suffer, cause Nathan Frazier to suffer too much.
No, it's got to be the legs, isn't it? Take
Yeah,
out the speed. Oh, and Dragunov understands that
Dragunov.
straight away with a chop block to the back of the leg.
Two huge strikes, and Nathan Frazier is in trouble here. Oh, but there.
Hot tag to Axiom.
There's the perhaps tag team naivety from Ilya Dragunov, not guarding the man, letting the tag happen.
FDW special standing shooting star press here into a moonsault, both connecting. And that's what we've come to expect.
Axiom has been outstanding this season. He just brings a smile to my face.
He's Jimmy. I mean, I don't know what more you expect. Jimmy loves it. Deep arm drag there off the second rope.
And there's the strong strikes.
Oh, with a Pele kick there, just taking Dragunov out.
Quick tag.
Tag to the big strong boy.
Oh, Nathan Frazier letting him make the tag.
Confident there from Fraser.
And Bate straight out and after it.
Almost a nod to Pete Dunne there. Breaking Fraser's wrist. And there's a lariat to the outside.
Oh, we'll go straight after Axiom. There we see the sort of darker side of Bate recently. Content to wait to see if they can answer the count as well.
Is that really how we're going to do things? No. Oh, the big strong boy.
Oh, Fraser playing possum.
Oh, and now they're just...
playing tag. They're playing tag.
Guys.
Anytime you want to start
Wars.
wrestling. Ooh, lovely underhook. Nathan Frazier in control so far.
Not being as one-sided as I expected it to be from Fraxium, but it's still advantage Fraxium, I'd say. With a massive double super kick there.
Bate skidded across the floor.
Pretty sure Bates' ponytail is somewhere in the fourth row.
Ooh, beautiful drop kick.
Another hot tag to Dragunov, and Dragunov needs to connect with those big strong strikes as he looked for something special there. Axiom caught him off guard.
With a scoop slam. Not expecting that out of Axiom.
No. Don't know what Dragunov was going for, as he was going for like some sort of Kamehameha.
Yeah, some big punch. Axiom's like, fine. Scoop slam.
It just, no.
And no.
Nice joint manipulation from Axiom as well.
Smart by Axiom there. Take out a lot of that strength, those strong strikes.
Oh!
What even was that?
I don't even know. Running DDT that just absolutely flipped Dragunov for 6.
Call it a Spanish DDT.
LDDT.
Yeah. Huge back body drop there.
Fraser now the legal man, taking the fight to Dragunov.
And again, good tags, making the most of the double team opportunities.
There's fantastic ring awareness there from Dragunov as he gets out the way, connects
for the cover
with the opportunity.
Tries to capitalise on the mistake, which is very wise.
Flying clothesline there from Dragunov as well, and that's what we'd expect from the newly minted Ring General. I say newly minted, it's season 3.
That was... It gave time for Nathan Frazier to sort of get back to his feet. Bate still in control, but I feel like they could have handled the tag better.
Bate coming out with strong strikes. Is that the game plan here? Do they even have a game plan? They're just hoping for the best?
It does seem a bit
discoordinated, yeah.
Yeah. But both of these men very impressive, former champions in their own right. I'm sure they will.
But singles
all stops
action
here.
is very different to tag action. And
That's why.
Dragging off from those days of work experience in season 1. Now
Well, that didn't go
fully
too well.
graduated to disbanding one of the most dominant factions we've ever seen. And there's a double back body drop. Fate now the legal man. What's it gonna be, Tyler?
Is he gonna fly?
Massive crossbody. Flattening
Wonderfully done.
Fraser as he connects.
He's not done there, picking Fraser up. A big boot. Kicking Fraser's head clean off his shoulders.
Almost a punt-like boot there. Now wrenching at the neck. Is he going to make Fraser tap? There's good enough fight left in him.
Free. Oh, and back on the assault.
Fraxim,
lovely bit of back and forth here.
There are a lot more to lose in this match. The credibility on the line.
Well, they've lost the titles. They can't afford to lose any more momentum. Otherwise, it could be a long time before they're back and ready to face AOP again.
Fraser hits a... Isn't that moonsault there, straight off the top rope?
Tyler, not where he wants to be right now.
And that's the ring awareness of Fraxim that we've come to expect. Just divide and conquer, throw each other into the enemy.
Yeah, lawn dart.
Hit him with a little drop kick.
Ooh, but Axiom getting a bit too hyped up. Tyler Bate able to quick head scissors, and out he goes.
Massive corkscrew uppercut from Dragunov there. That might be enough to seal the deal. And Fraser not being there, you got to think that was it.
Very much so. That caught Axiom completely off guard.
Sent on there as Axiom kicks up. Oh. Snapdragon suplex there from Axiom.
What a move by Axiom. He always surprises me with
just something from his repertoire.
Yeah. And there we go. Again, back. The game plan is very much on point, as it has been all season long with these two.
Fraser now looking at a bit of insult to injury, maybe, to Dragunov. Just almost letting him get back to his senses. What are you doing, Nathan?
Nathan
may regret that.
Not wise, yeah. As Dragunov makes him pay almost immediately.
Alright, I'll pin you then.
Yeah, Nathan Fraser
completely dumb tackled in. I'm sorry. I was like, hi Ilya. Hi Nathan. Bye Nathan.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
Nathan Fraser was buffering for a minute.
Yeah. And probably rightly makes a tag to Axiom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another huge double kick there to the big strong boy, who wisely finds himself a bit of space on the outside.
Axiom with the read follows him straight out there. And Tyler Bates got to be rearranging his teeth after that kick.
Standing shooting star again from Axiom though.
Hitting the staples. Not on the outside.
Oh.
Canadian Destroyer.
Tyler Bates
like a
folded up.
Doll.
Like an accordion, but Bates sees it.
Counts out of 6 now. Out of 7, Axiom back into the ring there.
Axiom at least wanted to get it done between the ropes. Bate almost baiting him to come to the outside. Roll through.
Oh.
Doug a little slow on the uptake.
I'm seeing a little bit of a, I don't want to say a dirty streak of Bate, but not exactly the most sportsmanship manoeuvres coming out.
He needs that win.
He does indeed.
It means so much to him. And there's the corkscrew senton from Tyler Bate.
Done himself a mischief doing that, but
deadlift suplex, and that's why he's the big strong boy. Dragging Axiom back up now.
Axiom able to reverse, looking for a kick, but nope. And he is
none
where
of
he
it.
does not want to be.
Just a little flex there from Tyler Bate. Oh, ruthless European uppercut there from Tyler Bate. As
Your
Axiom is
hits
going
can
for a
Axiom
ride.
take.
You want to go high
Dizzy.
flying? Time for the airplane spin.
I was with the aeroplane spin. It's more like a helicopter, but
It's wrestling, it doesn't have to make sense.
what?
It's still real to me, damn it. And this could be it.
Going for the cover.
Fraser
Michael
once
Fraser
again with the save.
ready to help his partner out.
And right now it's all bait. It's the most
Bait.
fired up I've seen him all season.
I was going to say, Bait finally looking a bit more impressive here tonight. Him and Ilya Dragunov finding their groove, as it were.
It looks like we found a happy medium with Ilya Dragunov's strong strikes. I've not seen Bait hitting this hard all season.
Absolutely
Perhaps
not.
they've exchanged notes.
Well, quite possibly. And oh my god.
Hits so hard, Axiom has been busted open, and we can tell that through his mask.
Yeah, blood just squirted out of the face holes in the mask.
Oh, Ilya Dragunov went high risk. Axiom saw it coming from the high rent district. Whipped him into the corner.
And Axiom with a much needed tag, but notice how it's a controlled tag.
It was a jackhammer like there into the frog
Frog
splash.
splash.
Fraser now with the pin. The big strong boy throwing himself across Doug as well. Underhanded. Almost taking out the ref.
I mean, buckle up, people. This may go for a while.
Yeah, get the popcorn at the ready, folks, as Axiom is about to shift it into high gear.
Axiom back into the corner.
Tag to
Quick
Fraser.
tag made.
They're going to go again? Nope.
Lawn dart.
Lawn darting Fraser.
Fraser can fly.
And he's going to prove it once again, with potentially with another frog splash. And that is some height.
Surely this is it.
Count of two, and there's the three.
It is. Notice Tyler Bate did not move.
Nope. He let it happen. You could see the writing on the wall.
But Fraxium getting a much needed win after their most recent loss.
Yep, back to winning ways.
They're still the team to get it done against, I think.
And it was an instant classic. Hugely enjoyable match.
It was a lovely match.
It really was. And now this.
yeah, I know this. Logan Paul been taking on all comers as of late, and his latest challenger would be Zelina Vega.
He's been pretty vocal about how dominant he's been.
Hey.
Beating the likes of Tiffany Stratton, Wendy Chu, and now Zelina Vega wants a piece of the action.
It's well, the hybrid title is there for anyone to challenge for.
But I'll tell you what's interesting, the fact that the girls are choosing to challenge Logan Paul over Nia Jax, because...
Can you blame them?
Yeah. Nia's got a stranglehold in that division, or maybe she doesn't anymore with the arrival of Charlotte Flair here this evening, which is usually a sign of the end times.
It's one of the daughters of a four horsemen.
Yeah, the four Dortsmen.
Four daughtersmen. But Logan Paul... Logan Paul's a champion. He's out here almost every week asking for challenges, and if they can get it done against him in the ring, I should imagine he'd offer them a title shot.
Yep.
So, it's not his fault the people that are choosing to go after the title are the women's division.
No, there are criticisms online that he's only taking on the women, and the way he's going about it is not the most noble, but it's an equal opportunities division, the hybrid division, Yeah. No weight division, no gender division, just everyone's up for it, and the girls are up for it as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that are getting in there first to accept the challenge.
Yeah, but so far, no one's been able to do it, so is this once again yet another glass ceiling for the women, this time in the form of Logan Paul?
Stained glass Logan Paul ceiling.
At this point, it's just a concrete wall.
Yeah, the women are stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Concrete Paul!
Oh, fucking hell.
Come on! Vega looking pretty fighty. She's up for this evening. Non-title action, but you know, a win over the champ would speak volumes. But then you get drop kicked in the face.
Just drop kicked into next week as Paul made a mistake there.
Zelina Vega, crucifix pin.
Zelina Vega with a chance.
Oh, could be cheeky. Oh,
got her too.
Got to catch the champ off guard.
Perhaps that's what Zelina Vega needs to wait for, is Paul to make a big mistake like that.
Well, if that's the game plan, you might want to reassess things, you know. Wait for the other guy to balls up.
Well, you know, it happens. It happens
Be like Stan from South Park, just, I didn't hear no bell. Zelina Vega now just taking it right to Logan Paul.
I don't think I can beat this guy, Sharon. You don't have to fight him. I know what you're saying, but I just don't think I can. Love that episode. As Vega goes in for a cover, just a one, and Paul needs to shake the cobwebs if he's going to get back into this.
Nothing a drop kick won't fix, I'm sure, as he just overpowers Paul Zelina Vega into the corner and sucker punches her for good measure. Just and then a slap as well.
Logan Paul, very much a equal opportunist champion.
You can't hit women in the face? Sure you do. They have faces, don't they?
Just a one count after the splash. Zelina Vega not done yet.
She's got a lot of fighting under Zelina Vega. Is it going to be enough to overthrow Logan Paul in what could become another reign of terror?
Well, it depends who challenges Paul, to be honest.
Paul now. Kick to the midsection. Oh my god. Potential power bomb.
No way. Surely not.
Not off the turnbuckle. No. Oh, electric chair off the turnbuckle. And then don't quite know what it was going for there, but it didn't quite connect.
He slipped. Slipped on a banana peel.
That would explain the boots.
Yeah. It does look like a rotten banana. Oh, with a splash, is that going to be enough? No, just a one. Oh, looking a bit frustrated here.
Just punching her right in the stomach there. Paul, what the hell?
Calm down, man.
There's no need.
Calm it down. Oh, God. The man-handling is a bit much here.
Come on, Zelina. You can do this.
Up and
Zelina sees it coming.
Sidesteps the giant lariat there.
The never say die Zelina Vega. Can she do it? For women everywhere.
Pulling a...
It's locked in most modified Black Widow. Powering out now just with a knee to the face.
Knee to the face.
It shouldn't be funny, but it is. We're not one to belittle our women's division here on FDW, but at the minute, Nia Jax is the women's division.
Yep.
And Logan Paul not quite connected with the double axe handle.
He almost had a crisis of conscience when he does it, like maybe this is too far.
But that's what you can't question into a Canadian destroyer. Connecting. It's cinched in deep. Can't be done as the crowd goes ballistic.
Zelina Vega putting on quite a performance here. Far better than anyone previously.
Frog splash to the outside there from Zelina Vega.
Can she get it done? Paul with a reversal though. Zelina Vega able to catch Paul off guard a few times, but is she doing any damage?
Not with manoeuvres like that. And there's another drop kick.
Are you okay, Zelina? Did you fall?
That banana peel's really making everyone slip. And it appears to be on the rope as well. What is going on here? Just everybody just missing moves left, right and centre.
Paul almost wrestling himself there.
Yeah, Paul just decides to punch his way out of it. I
don't think that's necessary.
Not necessary at all. You're the biggest Paul defender, but Doug's on it. And that had purpose behind it. As Paul brings out the brass knuckles and just levels Zelina Vega. What on
Completely
earth?
unnecessary.
Logan Paul brass knucks across the face of Selena
I
Vega while
mean,
Doug was distracted.
there's no way I can defend that. What the?
That was blatant.
Yeah, that was a bit. That was a bit much. That one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot condone that.
We cannot condone the actions of Logan Paul. He's a
No.
prick.
Jesus Christ. Oh, but he's winning no matter.
Apparently, the critics called it very good. Were they watching the same match? It was uncomfortable.
To be fair, Zelina Vega's moments of brilliance were very good.
Yes, but then she got punched in the stomach and brass knucked across the face.
Yeah, we'll have to revisit that one, I think.
Yeah, some words are going to need to be
But
had.
it's time for the main event.
Yeah, as Team RKO, or at least half of Team RKO, are out here this evening. So
Yeah.
en route to Survivor Series, if you've been keeping up with things, Randy was ambushed by Seth Rollins and his boys, who appear to have grown in stature with the addition of Josh Briggs to the ever-growing faction.
That they have a dominant force, really catching Randy off guard.
But in retaliation,
And,
Randy Orton wanted to put a team together last week, and he went out and recruited some fantastic names. It must be said. Pete Dunne, one of those names, will be joining Randy Orton at Survivor Series along with Dominic Mysterio
yep.
and Bronson Reed.
I
That
mean,
will
yeah.
be an interesting team, to say the least.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to handle coexisting with Bronson Reed. Maybe keep him well fed before you have to travel, but
Well, perhaps what's most interesting here this evening is that it's only Dunne and Mysterio, but it's looking like Seth Rollins is coming out in full force with his crew.
you would imagine so. I mean, he's put quite we talk about Randy's team. Let's have a quick look at this ensemble. The
Yeah.
FDW World Champs, the Triple Crown of Seth Rollins, and just man mountain of Josh Briggs.
Yep. Seth Rollins swaggering in. I've never seen him looking so confident.
Oh, he is confident. He is ready. And yeah, when you're flanked by that much muscle, how can you not be?
Yep. Seth is clearly the brains of the operation.
Look at these
And when you've got
beasts.
all the brains, you can just direct all the muscle.
Yeah.
Now, conspicuous by their absence, Randy Orton and Bronson Reed. Randy Orton perhaps formulating a game plan for Survivor Series? Has he got something in mind?
It could be part of the mind games. I mean, Randy's not here. What's Seth going to be thinking? He's got to be watching his back. So it's definitely some mind games, I think, from Randy Orton.
Seth at least demonstrating some leadership here this evening, stepping up
Yes.
and taking on Pete Dunne. I mean, Bronson is what Bronson does.
Yeah,
no
I
one's-
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if Randy is ready for this kind of interaction with Bronson, but we shall see.
It shall be interesting.
So-
But Pete Dunne looking to immediately come out the gate swinging, locking in a triangle.
Straight away, that is very impressive. Pete Dunne has been on a tear since the split with Tyler Bate.
But what's going to make this particularly interesting is that these are all people who have never really stepped up to bat with Seth Rollins. These are all people he's never been in the ring with, so he doesn't know what to expect.
These are very true, and I think Randy did a great job when selecting the possible team members.
Yeah.
Obviously, they had to fight for their spot, but they were all people that Seth doesn't have much dealings with, apart from Bronson Reed.
Yes, Bronson Reed, who, lest we forget, the new hardcore champion, the only other man to do a triple crown.
And a old friend, should we say, of Seth Rollins.
Oh, they go back to WrestleMania in season 1. With all the gold on the line. Seth Rollins winning the Royal Rumble. And this is a bit of a legendary feud. Could that be rekindled at Survivor Series? But Pete Dunne immediately putting those feet to good use.
Oh,
Underhanded tactics already from Razor, just dragging Dunn out the ring.
I was about to say it's all Pete Dunne so far, but AOP putting pay to that.
They've been given the marching orders, they know the plan, and Dominic Mysterio needs to have eyes in the back of his head here. They are outnumbered.
Razor going around the back there. Where is Razor gone?
I've just gone for a little bit of walkabout.
Interesting, Dominic.
Unless he's been ejected. He may have been ejected. I might have missed that.
Quite possibly. I don't see him anywhere at ringside right now.
So focused on what was actually going on. I think Doug's actually made a bloody good call.
I mean, Pete Dunne is doing very well here. And Doug, yeah, I think Doug has expelled Razor.
Well, fair play to Doug. That's a bold call.
I mean, it was a blatant illegal action.
Yeah.
Steph should count himself lucky he wasn't disqualified there.
Speaking of blatant acts, you want to talk about blatant?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Akam?
Not doing nothing.
Oh, Seth reverses. Good boy, kick across the chest.
Turning the tide here, trying to get some offense, but Pete Dunne, incredible here so far.
Been enjoying Pete Dunne so far this match. Rollins hasn't really had an answer for him.
I was going to say, hasn't let Rollins out of the gate. Goes for a cover, just a one there, but...
But is this the game plan from Seth Rollins? Suss out what Pete Dunne's all about, feed back to the troops, and know what to expect for Survivor Series.
I mean, quite possibly. He may even take a loss here rather than risk... Oh my... I was going to say risk damage, but short chance of that.
Brutal DDT for Seth Rollins.
Able to shake the cobwebs fast, though, as he now... back on top, but my God, Pete Dunne wasting no energy here.
Yeah.
Trying to take Seth apart.
Big scoop slam there to Seth Rollins, kick to the midsection as he thinks about getting him up. Delayed.
Down to 7 now.
Oh, Seth Rollins through.
Is this what Randy wanted? Just go out and damage Seth Rollins. Oh, they're back to the ring.
Interesting game plans from both teams ahead of Survivor Series in a couple of episodes' time. Pete Dunne with a massive uppercut there, just flattening Seth Rollins.
And it has been all done so far.
It has been. As Dunne thinks about the bitter end, Seth Rollins sees it countered into a sling blade, and this is the Rollins of old.
Seth Rollins had enough, perhaps, seen what Dunne's got to offer, and he is...
Pedigree in the middle of the ring. But with Doug nowhere to be seen, the tactics backfiring.
Gonna cost him. Oh, Dunne with a shoulder up now, and Seth can't believe it.
Seth is in shock and awe. That should have been 3.
It should have been, but Akam is the one to blame here.
Small package suplex there.
Almost compressing Dunne into a singularity. Goes for a stomp.
Oh!
Now.
Clearly, Pete Dunne has been having a few words with Randy Orton. The PKO.
Hits the PKO, locks him up in a reverse triangle there, but
Seth Rollins scurrying to escape. That was incredible.
Clearly, Randy has been given some pointers.
Flying knee from Seth Rollins. Pete Dunne catches him with a small package. Doug there, only a 1 count.
Just a one. And this match is incredible.
It really is. It just kicked into high gear. Pete Dunne with a huge punch there to Seth Rollins. Gets him up for the bitter end and it connects. Middle of the ring.
Could this be it? Surely. 1, 2.
Count of 2. As Pete Dunne dropping the dead weight of Tyler Bate and immediately making a name for himself. Looking to drop a knee, Seth sees it coming. Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pete Dunne wasting no time, but...
Into the electric chair drop, and if there's a wrestler, you talk about the Swiss Army knife of FDW. It's Seth Rollins.
Absolutely. Oh, running forearm.
It ain't pretty, but it's effective.
1.
Slow count from Doug.
3.
Almost emphatic there.
Seth Rollins picks up the win, but I'm going to say just.
Yeah, that could have gone either way at one point.
That was an incredible display by Pete Dunne and Dominic in the background trying his best to look menacing.
With his shit mullet.
Yeah, he's trying desperately to stare him down. They're not even looking at him.
Not fussed
Oh,
at all, as Seth only with two of his men there.
I mean, I think Great's underselling that match.
It was a great match. Maybe not quite the instant classic we saw in the tag division, but it's just been a great night all round for FDW.
It has.
We've seen the
And if
debut of Charlotte Flair. We've seen Dunn's
if
coming out party.
and
And
I mean,
what do you got to say about Logan Paul? Oh, as the
yes, well,
controller
that's
disconnects.
that's a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But if that's how well Pete Dunne can do in singles action against Seth Rollins, I think Seth should be worried about this match at Survivor Series.
Well, time will tell how that Survivor Series match is going to go. But we are very much looking forward to finding out how it's going to be, and we hope you are too. We will catch you in the next episode. See you soon.
Latest.